audience. For applicants, I would ask that you move down towards the front. I've had staff and everyone's been here for going on 4 hours here, and this is going to take us some time. So if I could have the applicants or those who might be speaking an item move towards the front, so when we call the item, it won't take quite so long in order to hear and get through these items. As Ms. Amundsen said, we will allow 6 minutes for a presentation, followed up by 2 minutes of public comment for each person. I've got several cards, and I assume from the way these are written, a lot of you wish to comment on every single item, which is fine. So we'll take item comments after every single item, so you're aware of that. Then the commissioners will follow up with questions to the various applicants. Does anybody have a question regarding the process before we begin? Just questions on the process. Seeing none. Do any commissioners have a question on the process? Ms. Amundsen, item number 41.
Number 41, UC 4115, use permit for proposed medical marijuana establishment dispensary within an existing commercial building on 2.4 acres in the C2 General Commercial Zone in the CMA Design and Mud 3 Overlay Districts, generally located on the north side of Post Road, 300 feet west of Jerry Tarkanian Way within Spring Valley. Background is described in your agenda. This item has received 4 cards for approval and 1 card in protest.
Okay, now I'm going to make another caveat here so that, and Rob, if you can explain this to me, 8 of these applicants were people that the county did not issue SUPs to, but the state approved. Correct. Correct? Correct. They are now coming to the county to be heard for approval on special use permits. Correct. Correct. Do not feel compelled to take your entire 6 minutes. Okay? It might benefit you to take shorter than 6 minutes. It might work to your detriment if you take 6 minutes. Just as a caveat.
And can they distinguish which one? Because it's been so long, I don't remember who is what.
I was initially going to apologize.
Mr. Borgel, begin.
Greg Borgel, 300 South 4th Street, here in behalf of the subject application, and I was going to begin by apologizing that I can't think of 6 minutes to say about the item. So I will tell you what I think are the essentials. A use permit is a locality-based decision. The locality here is perfect for this site. The red dot shows where they propose to go. The green dots show medical facilities surrounding it, including 1 major hospital. It is exactly the place that you would want to do medical marijuana, in my opinion. It is, by the way, a modern building itself, which they would be occupying, which includes medical uses within it. It has all of the accoutrements of the property that you would expect to be able to service this need. The developers here, and we have 3 of them, we have the Fry brothers, who do not need to speak. That's for both you and them. They have experience with businesses in the local community, including many privilege licenses, so we know that they're appropriate for the use. This is an example of how they would propose to develop the interior of their unit. They're used to doing quality work. They intend to do quality work here. This is a site that has great access. It's near the freeway interchange of Sunset and 215. In addition, it is a very short distance to the bus route 120 that goes up and down Fort Apache, so this property could serve by public transportation if that was desired, a substantial part of the population of the extreme west edge of the valley, and this is such a good site that I'm inclined to stop talking.
That's a good one, Mr. Borgel. And I want to invite, if anyone Holloway's listening, we're going to need her for some questions on some of these applications, so if the future planner could send somebody down and get me Ms. Holloway back when we get those applications. This is a public hearing. At this time, I'm going to open the public hearing on item number 41. Anyone wishing to address the board on item number 41, please step forward, identify yourself for the record. Comments will be limited to 2 minutes. Ms. Samuelson.
Good morning. For the record, my name is Mona Lisa Samuelson. I'm a medical marijuana patient here living in Las Vegas and Clark County, and I just wanted to say welcome. It's so great to see the State 8 back. We want to welcome them into our community. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else wishing to testify during the public hearing on item number 41? Second hearing, no one. I'm going to close the public hearing, turn it over to Commissioner Brager.
Okay, I make a motion for approval. This location really is great with the hospital, the medical, the rehabs, everything that's around there, and good access to the 215. So the screen's not up, but that'd be it.
We have a motion motion on the floor. Is there any discussion on this motion? Seeing and hearing none, please cast your votes. Motion passes.
Thank you very
all.
much.
Next item.
Item 42, UC 49515 is use permit for proposed medical marijuana establishment dispensary within an existing commercial building. It's a design review for an exterior remodel facade of an existing commercial building on 1 acre in a C2 general commercial AE 65 and AE 70 zone, generally located on the southeast corner of Paradise Road and Naples Drive within Paradise. Background is described in your agenda. We have received one card for approval for the board's information because there were questions about this at the beginning of